And I knew David. And I can assure you that out of the two men, David won hands down.
I'd like to make up my own mind.
No. But I will tell you what sort of person your father was. When he found out that Patricia was pregnant, he didn't want to know. He just gave her the money in the name of a doctor to terminate it. He didn't care how she felt or what she wanted. He just didn't want to be lumbered with a responsibility. That's the sort of man your real father was, and I'm sure he hasn't changed one little bit. He didn't care whether you were alive or dead then, and I'm sure he doesn't care now.
Been looking for you. Why you been?
Oh, another day, Cobber. I'm bushed. Well, I'm only working half day tomorrow.
You're not worried about the cutbacks, then?
There's not much I can do about it.
Word is it could get a lot worse for the independents.
I'll just have to go and drum up work somewhere else, won't I?
Might have a tough time. I overheard Ron Jackson saying that most of the other outfits aren't putting any drivers on till things get better.
Ron Jackson is a panic merchant. There's plenty of work around if you want to get out there after it.
I suppose so.
We've got a local run tomorrow. What say we have to be here then?
Oh, I'd like to, but I've got an interstate run. Have to leave about 3.
I'll leave a gate till you get back.
Sure thing. Oh, Dave. I called over to your place earlier on. I wanted to get clued up on what was happening here. I ran into your old man.
You didn't tell him?
Why, you know how it is. One thing leads to another.
Yeah. Never mind, I'll handle it. Have a good trip.
Dave wouldn't admit it, but he knows he's in for a tough time.
I hope it doesn't go on for too long.
I feel really rotten about it. I mean, he did everything he could to get me into that company, and now I'm taking jobs from him. It just doesn't seem fair. Oh, what's for tea?
I'm roast. Stop taking all my peas.
I'll get cleaned up.
Oh, can you look in on Dominique first, please? She's in her room.
Problems?
Oh, not really. She's in a grisly mood. She was asking for Kerry again.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I wanted to talk to you about it first. What do you think we should do?
Let it ride. She'll forget eventually. It's not as if she's getting really upset.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's a bit of a worry, Kerry turning up again, though. Oh, I'm just edgy.
Fiona seems to think she'll stick by her decision. So it might be an idea to do something to make sure we keep Dominique for good.
Apply for custody?
If you'll be in it.
Oh, we really should do something.
Sure you don't mind?
No. Of course I don't. Oh.
I think I'll find a spot for the carrots tomorrow. I don't know why they make the writing so small you can't see it.
So why don't you put your glasses on?
Oh, I can't be bothered getting them. I'll be right.
How was your day, love?
So. When's tea?
Not for a while yet. Lynn's on the job.
Have you eaten?
I'll grab something at work.
That's not a bad dress.
It's a blouse, actually, and I finished it this morning, thank you.
It's a good job you make your own. The price of clothes these days.
I think I'll watch television.
Oh, Rob was over today.
I know. Saw him at the depot.
Oh. Well, just so long as you know. I reckon I'll get my glasses after all.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard.
I was expecting a lecture.
Something funny is going on with him.
Huh?
Well, Kevin was telling me he prattled on to him and Rob today about the possibility of you going broke. I was expecting fireworks too.
Now, don't tell me the old bludger's going soft in his old age.
He bought some groceries this morning. I think he might be buttering us up.
Oh, what for?
I get the idea he wants to stay on.
Ah, no way, love. He's not stupid enough to reckon we could live together. Besides, all his old mates are up in Queensland. Nothing for him down here.
I'll tell you what, you better think of something to say if he does ask. As if I'm any judge. It's coming.
Oh, hi.
I thought I was playing it safe dropping in after 10 o'clock.
I've been up for hours. Come on in. Not from choice, mind you. Richard Coleman had the hide to call me up at the crack of dawn.
Sounds like he's stolen my thunder. I
thought I'd be the first to tell you he's after my job.
Oh, I had the full policy speech. Sit down.
Impressive?
Very. Too bad he's not so hot when he's actually running things. Coffee.
No thanks. I can't stay long. I've still got a lot of lobbying to do.
I've been paving the way for you a bit. I've spent the last hour ringing around the board, drumming up support.
You are a marvel.
Oh, I just want to protect my investment.
Could be a close thing. Norm Jacobs and Sid Church were on my back even before we lost the Queensland Company, and since then I've been getting flack from the others as well.
Oh. No wonder Coleman felt it was the right time to challenge him.
And I've heard he's got a lot of support.
I've been telling them they are a pack of numbskulls. I mean, if Coleman had taken over from Hal, our shares wouldn't be worth the paper they're written on.
I should get you to write the speech for the meeting.
You're very calm about it.
Barbara's influence. She reckons you should panic when they pull the lever, not when they put the noose around your neck.
Oh, I get to know her better. I think we'd get on.
I'm sure you would. I'll organise a get-together when all this is over.
Oh, lovely.
I'll mention it over dinner.
I can't wait to read it. Well, I've been meaning to get it for you for ages. It's much better than the other one. I met the author when she was out here. She's quite a character. Well, she certainly knows the subject.
What's the hurry? I'm not getting married.
Well, you don't look too happy. I wonder, that's quite possible. Why didn't she call?
If you don't give me my luggage, I'll call the police.
Save me the trouble.
What on earth is going on?
Oh, where have you been, Mother? I haven't got any Australian currency and he's refusing to bill me.
If any of my fares don't pay, I take it straight to the police. That's the way it is. What's it to be, lady?
Oh, well, I'll pay.
Don't give him a tip. Teach you to be so rude.
How much is it?
$32.
It's only money.
35. Keep the change.
Okay.
Now will you unlock the boot?
Sure.
Come and meet my daughter, Gail. I think she's fit to talk to. This is Gail Andrews, the granddaughter of a very good friend of mine. Wendy, Gail.
Hello. Sorry about the performance.
There we go.
I thought New York caddies were bad enough, but he'd leave them for dead. The old place hasn't changed much in 2 years.
Why didn't you tell me you'd arrived?
I tried to ring from the airport. Well, that must have been the call we heard as we were leaving.
Oh, I was in such a hurry to get my shopping done.
It's no big deal. Careful with that. It's my living. I'm a photographer.
Oh, sorry. What on earth possessed you to come home when you were doing so well?
Well, even success can get boring. Should I fix some lunch?
Oh, yes, just coffee and sandwiches will be fine. Thank you, Gail. And then do you mind fixing up Wendy's room? It's the one overlooking the pool.
You work here, do you?
Yeah?
It's just, I didn't realise from what you said. Thought you were a friend of the family. Don't make anything for me.
What I'm paid for?
I'm really not hungry. I think I'll hit the sack in a minute. Would you mind fixing my room before you start lunch?
Okay.
I brought back heaps of things for you. I'll unpack them once I've had some sleep.
Wendy, Gail may work here, but I treat her as one of the family.
Another one of your charity cases.
Wendy.
Joke, Mum. All right, I'll be nice as pie. God, I'm glad to be off that plane. So good to be back. No one ever tells you how grotty New York is. I took one look and felt like coming home straight away.
Oh, you must be glad you didn't. Oh, you were doing so well.
Yeah. Suppose it would have been stupid. You can put up with a lot of things if you're earning megabucks.
Really?
Don't take any notice of me. I'm so tired, I don't know what I'm raving on about. See you when I wake up.
Oh, I hope I've got all the clothes I need. Mrs. Collins says a portfolio should show I can model anything from beachwear to ball gowns. She's been so helpful. She's even lined up a friend to fix my hair.
Good on her.
Oh, what's wrong with you? You've been like a wet week since you came home.
I was just seeing Nelson and the blokes. They're all going for interviews. Shane's already gone for his at the Herald.
You'll be doing it next year.
Still got to find something to do to fill in. I've got to find a job that's going to do me for a year.
I was talking to Lynn's dad about the bank. I'd forget that journalism stuff. It's a good career, banking.
I don't want to work in a bank.
Why not? It's a good, secure job.
I'm not interested in banking. I want to be a journalist.
6 of one and half a dozen of the other, if you ask me. At least it's secure.
Who's asking?
I've got something for you, Lee. Oh, you don't know you're alive. I remember during the Depression, university professors sweeping the streets and glad of the job.
It's not the Depression now.
He won't be told, will he?
It's a big disappointment. I know how I'd feel.
Oh, anyway, like I said, I've got something you'll be pleased to have. Advertisements for studio portraits.
Oh, you shouldn't have gone to so much trouble.
Oh, no trouble. All you have to do is ring round and find out the one that gives you the best quote.
Okay, thanks. If you're going to read, why don't you go outside? It's lovely in the sun.
Not a bad idea.
And, thanks again. It'll be a big help.
Oh, don't give it another thought. We can't have you wasting your money, can we? Not when you've got a kitty to provide for.
Well, we won't know what's involved until we've spoken to our solicitor. We just thought Kerry should know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We were going to write her a letter, but, well, thought it'd be nicer if you told her.
You do give me all the good jobs, don't you?
You don't have to.
No, it's all right, Rob. I'll do it, but I would like to wait a while.
Why?
Well, Kerry's been through a pretty rough time, and I don't think she could cope very well with that sort of news at the moment.
Why not? But she must have known we'd want to make it legal as soon as she handed Domini over to us.
Yeah, well, knowing it and accepting it are two different things. Couldn't you put off seeing your solicitor for a month or so?
We've made up our mind, Fiona. Well, I guess it's not fair making you the ham in the sandwich. We'll write her a letter.
No, Rob, there's no need. I said I'd tell her, and I will. But I'll pick my own time to do it.
Fair enough. I've got to push off to work soon. I'll give you a call after I've seen the solicitor.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for all your help. Look after yourself, eh?
Yeah, you too. Bye now.
Bye. How's it going?
Oh, I can't get these two pieces to stick together.
Here's a go.
What was the problem?
She tried to stall. She wanted me to put off going to the solicitor.
Why?
I'm not sure. Mind you, it'd suit Fiona right down to the ground if Kerry changed her mind and wanted Domini back. Well, remember what Jill told us? She pretended Domini wasn't well enough to travel just so she could hang on to her for a bit more.
Come on.
No, really, you think about it. If Kerry got the kid back, Fiona would have her round again.
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking any chances. First thing tomorrow, I want you to ring the solicitor and make an appointment for my next day off.
Okay. I think you're worrying about nothing. Fiona's a good friend.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I'm not going to be happy until everything's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Good run?
I like the Ballarat Hall.
It's getting messages this morning.
Yeah, how much stuff is there to pick up?
It's only one tea chest, but Jill warned me it's heavy. Thought I'd better line up some help.
Let's go.
I'll shout you a beer afterwards.
Okay.
Good chance for us to talk.
What about?
I saw Margaret again yesterday. Got quite a bit I have to fill you in on.
Oh, what's in it?
You're getting old.
Thanks a lot.
I think we can use a beer. I'd rather talk here than down the pub anyway.
Don't see what else there is to say. Got the full story from Mark.
Except for my father's name.
Don't tell me you're still interested after what she's told you.
I'd like to hear his side of things.
Well, Mark wouldn't tell you any lies.
I'd still like to track him down.
How are you going to do that? You don't even know his name.
Right, but... you might.
I've told you all I know.
All you think you know. When you were chasing Patricia. There must have been other blokes after her too. Try and think of anyone that she seemed really keen on. Anyone.
God's sake, John, it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but... Think about it for a minute.
I used to see Pat at the local dance. She never paid me any attention till one night we started talking. And next thing I knew, we were going out together. But I don't know about any other blokes. Yeah, I was a real mug then. I never had a clue that she was using me.
Her sister said she was really in love with you when you ran away together. I believe her.
What's it matter now? It's over and done with, best forgotten.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
But why in the hell don't you let it alone? Do you think this bloke's going to be pleased if you turn up on the doorstep? You heard what Mark said. He gave Pat money to get rid of you. Any bloke that would do that's not worth worrying about.
I can't stop looking. Not even knowing that.
Suit yourself.
You can't blame me.
I'm leaving now. I'll feed Millstone on the way out.
You make sure he doesn't follow you home again.
Will do.
Night. Bye. Oh, I was just wondering if I should come and wake you.
Well, I haven't really been asleep. Couldn't switch my mind off. Thought I may as well get up for a while. Company?
Yes. A friend of mine, Gordon Hamilton. Well, that's why I thought I should wake you. If I'm going to put him off, I should really do it now.
Oh, you don't have to on my account.
Well, I thought you might like to spend a quiet evening together. I mean, we've got a lot to catch up on.
We'll have tons of time.
You're planning to stay a while, then?
I think I've earned a break. Besides, I wanted to see how you were coping without Daddy.
Oh, I'm fine.
Should have known. You always could handle anything.
Hasn't been easy. The funeral was hideous. People would keep dropping round. In the end, I went and hid at Gordon's property. He was very kind.
I'm sorry I didn't make it back for the funeral.
Oh, I didn't expect any of you back.
I should have been here. One of us should have been here to help you through it. But when you called me,
look, please, I understand, Wendy. Truly, I do. It was much better that you stay away.
I think he'd have wanted me to be here.
Please, don't upset yourself.
I'm fine. I think I'll get some fresh air.
Oh, you're hopeless, Millstone. Now, you stay put. I mean it, Millstone. Stay.
What did you call him?
It's Millstone. It's his nickname.
Really? Don't think I like it much.
It's only a joke. You see, your mum said he's always in so much trouble. He's like a millstone round her neck.
I see.
But he's getting better, really. Well, I've been trying to train him, and we enrolled him in obedience class today.
Fine, you'll have to tell me when his first lesson is so I can make it.
Oh. I thought I'd be taking him.
Well, he is my dog.
Find your boy.
I'll make sure he doesn't follow you.
Thanks.
Don't forget your books. See you tomorrow. Milton, stay!
Rosie? Rosie?
She's in the flat. I told her to take the night off.
Oh, okay.
What are you reading? Looks interesting.
Yeah, too bad I haven't got a dog to try it out on.
If I'm any judge of character, it'll be a one-day wonder. As soon as Wendy realizes how difficult Millstone can be, she won't want to know.
She doesn't enjoy a challenge.
Oh, it's rather more of an irritant than a challenge.
What are you making?
Aha. Old fashions. Wendy's favourite. Good American drink. I mean, unless, of course, you'd like some scotch.
Oh, I think I can survive one.
Uh-huh.
Where is she?
Oh, she'll be down in a moment. She was just throwing on some clothes when you arrived. I've put some of her workout to show you on the table.
Oh, good.
I thought it might break the ice.
You haven't told her about us?
Well, I haven't had a chance. I'll tell her tonight, though.
How do you think she'll be?
Oh, fine. She's got her own life to live. We were never that close, anyway.
I thought you got on well with all your children.
Wendy was rather more of an effort. She always needed pampering, and I'm afraid I never had the patience. Thank goodness Roland did, though, so it all worked out quite well.
She must miss him.
Yes, she does. A lot. We had a few awkward moments earlier. She got a bit teary, and I'm afraid I'm never at my best when my children are like that. She'll be all right after her holiday, though.
It's a good thing she's got work to go back to.
Yes. What do you think?
Excellent. These were taken around Sydney, weren't they?
Yes, in her student days. Roland gave her a camera when she was about 15, and she never looked back.
And he encouraged her to take it up as a career.
Yes, thank God. Well, she'd always been a bit of a handful up until then, and must have been hard for her, though, seeing the other children well on their way. And I never thought of photography, but then I never pushed my children into anything. A word of warning. I make them with a kick.
Maybe I should serve them at the board meeting.
Hmm?
One way of dealing with the opposition.
Oh, you'll win by a landslide.
Oh, I do feel a lot more confident, though, thanks to you.
Why, what have I done?
Believed in me.
I do have a lot to catch up on.
Yes, well, I was going to tell you earlier, Wendy, but I never quite got round to it. This is my fiancé, Gordon Hamilton.
Wendy?
We plan to get married as soon as Gordon's divorce comes through.
We're sorry we didn't tell you in the way we'd planned, but we're very happy about it. We hope you're pleased too.
That'll be a no, then. Well, isn't Wendy like Prue? How come lovely Barbara's related to all these foul women? Jan's Guide to Sadland Part 4 realised that Gordon will never forget his previous life as a gunslinger, so don't stare when he holds his arms as though he's about to draw. When you're watching TV in Sadland, someone will come to the door and you'll jump up and switch it off and deny that you were watching it anyway. Well, it was made before Channel 5 existed, obviously. And if you ever find yourself homeless, Susie or Fiona will always have a spare room, their previous guests having just conveniently moved out. That's been superb this week, Jan. Thank you. More, please, and more from you as well. The address, as always, is on 5 text page 444, along with letters and limericks. Oh, and a limerick from Sandra that I've been meaning to do for ages. Jill and Fiona were once on the game, the oldest profession by name. At $1 ago, their funding was low, but they've only got their hairstyles to blame. More on Monday then, 1:30.